do is call the attorney. We have all the paperwork. You guys have created so much trauma. You just expect me to just come outside and be like, hi guys, you're my friends. You're not my friends. Get the baby.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dominique Davis, also known as Brown and Bindi. And here on this channel, we practice flexibility of the mind, body, and the spirit. Today, we are talking about something so wild and so crazy that I really just can't believe that it's happening in 2021. I'll give you a little bit of background. There is a woman, and her name is Syesha, formerly Syesha Sba. I just want you guys to know why I've taken a personal interest in all of this. When I was very young, I learned about Syesha because she was on American Idol. And I remember I didn't really watch the show much, but something about her captivated me. And in season 7 of American Idol, she sang this song called One Rock and Roll Too Many. And I remember watching her sing it, and it's from a musical, it's from Starlight Express. And I remember watching her sing it and thinking, I can do theater. I want to be an actor. I can do theater. There's space for me in theater now. There's space for people who look like me. And if it wasn't for her, I don't know if I would have majored in theater. I don't know if I would have taken such a strong interest in acting and production. And as you guys, a lot of you know, production is what actually got me into YouTubing. So if it wasn't for Syesha, I don't even know if I would be here talking to you right now. I'm a big believer in energetic bonds, not only created in person, but by the people who influence you. And I have an energetic bond with Syesha, I feel like, because she has impacted me. And she doesn't know who I am, but she has impacted me, my life, my perspective, and this is the least I can do to help her in this crazy situation. A few months ago, 5 months ago, I believe, Syesha noticed that her son was no longer breastfeeding the way that she was used to, and the baby wouldn't take any supplements, which if you've breastfed a child before, you know that that's very common. She noticed that her baby wouldn't take any supplements, the baby wouldn't take a bottle, the baby wouldn't take formula, I believe. So they took the baby to the doctor in Florida. I'll put the exact place on the screen. And she was accused of allowing the child to get to a point of being malnourished, and the baby was taken away, immediately put in medical foster care, I believe. And Syesha found out she was pregnant, which is why her milk supply was lowering, which is the whole reason why baby Ra wasn't able to get as much milk as he needed. And the thing that blows my mind is that she brought the baby to the hospital. How is she neglecting the baby when she brought the baby to the hospital? So a few months after having her baby taken away, Syesha delivered her second child. And 2 weeks after having the second baby, her and her partner's car were surrounded by the sheriff's department. They took the second child 10 days after Syesha had the baby. And now Syesha is without both of her kids, and she doesn't know what's going on with them. All this has been done without any proof of abuse, and neither Syesha or her partner have a criminal record. So 2 babies are in foster care, and no one knows why. The only person who knows why is the one doctor who has an opinion. That can be, which other doctors may even disagree with, but nobody knows because it's one person's opinion. A woman does not have her children because of one person's opinion that hasn't, and this hasn't even been taken to court. So that happened, and I can't sit here and lie to you and say that I can empathize with Syesha. I can sympathize, but I can't empathize. I could not pretend to even imagine what it feels like to have my children taken away and not know when I'm going to get them back. Could you? Could you do that? Who could do that? We have to do all that we can. We have to do all that we can to, number one, make everyone aware that this is happening, that this is something that can happen, that you can have your children taken away if a doctor says so. One doctor. We have to let people know that a family is going through this because they're going to court in November. So we have to create as much awareness around this situation as possible. There will be donation links in the description box, as well as an address to go to if you would like to sign up to locally support the family. I'm just going to try to give as many resources as I can in the description box. I still don't know who to call. I still don't know like what other action I can take aside from donating money. I don't know what other action we could take. But if you already know about the situation, if you have found phone numbers, if you have found different ways that we can help this situation have the correct conclusion, please leave anything you know in the description box. Us, coming together, focusing our energy, can make sure that we elevate the vibration of this entire situation, because the situation is disgusting. It's unthinkable. This is evil. This is what evil is. This is what it is. And we can make a difference. So check out the links, support Syesha and her family, and do what you can. Tell somebody about this. Send them the video. Make sure that everyone that you talk to regularly knows about what's happening, because this needs to stop. No one deserves to go through this. Syesha is an amazing person, but no one decides to go through this. No one. And I understand the argument of abuse. Abuse has not been proven. Abuse has not been even discussed. The abuse was never even discussed. But if a parent is accused of abuse and their child is taken away, there needs to be an investigation, because taking a child away traumatizes the family. Placing a child in foster care creates trauma. Trauma does not go away. Trauma goes away with work, but trauma does not go away on its own. So these people, doctors and policemen who are supposed to be protecting them, are creating lifelong trauma. It doesn't make sense. No part of it makes sense. So do what you can. Do what you can. And I will see you next video.